Ladies and gentlemen, it's the pleb. What the hell is going on in Alberta right now? Things are crazy. I keep seeing footage, I keep seeing pictures of Alberta on fire. The wildfires are absolutely out of control. They are everywhere. Danielle Smith had to declare a state of emergency in Alberta. Things are that bad right now in the province. What is going on? We'll debunk it in this video. The mainstream media also lies. They lied about who started the fire in Banff. They don't want to tell you the truth, but I will tell you the truth. But before we start this video, ladies and gentlemen, Bill C11's here. YouTube, internet, social media, all getting censored. The best way to combat this censorship from the government, subscribe to my channel. Put on post notifications so you see when my videos go out. Don't let the Trudeau algorithm decide what you see on YouTube. You decide. Subscribe to the pleb. Let's start this crazy story. Ladies and gentlemen, there are fires all over Alberta. Things are so bad that there is a state of emergency declared in Alberta right now. Yes, there are fires all over the province right now. I got some clips for you. We're going to watch some footage. Then after, we're going to get to the second part of the story where I show you guys how the mainstream media is trying to cover up the fact over who started the fires in Banff. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a crazy story. Let's start with the first clip and go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to watch this clip here together from Shitty News. Watch it on the Pleb's channel with the Pleb. Instead of going to watch City News directly, we're going to watch the mainstream media together. Because I know it could be very unbearable to watch it yourself, but the pleb's got you. Let's roll the clip.
Much of Alberta has been experiencing a hot, dry spring, and with so much kindling, all it takes is a few sparks to ignite some truly frightening wildfires. These conditions have resulted in the unprecedented situation our province is facing today.
More than 24,000 people have now been forced to evacuate their homes in Alberta, where unseasonably warm weather mixing with strong winds has been fueling wildfires. The number of active fires across the province now tops 100 with...
Holy shit, look at all the fires all over the province. They're everywhere, my God.
Each red flame on this map representing those that are burning out of control.
I don't know that I ever recall seeing multiple communities evacuated all at once in fire season.
One of the largest evacuations is in the Edson area. Photos taken by the town's mayor show smoke-choked skies casting an apocalyptic orange glow. While the south of the province will see cooler temperatures Saturday, it's not expected to provide the reprieve needed in the north, meaning the risk of extreme fire behavior remains. Close to 122,000 hectares of land have burned so far. The fast-spreading wildfires have thousands more residents preparing to leave at a moment's notice.
Is this the worst fire in Alberta history?
We'll be seeing almost 200 additional firefighters over the next few days, and they will be deployed around the province where they're needed.
The federal government is on standby for support, and provincial officials say they will absolutely take the feds up on their offer for help if needed. For City News, I'm Karen Ciolin.
Forgot to mention your pronouns. So yes, that's how crazy things are in Alberta right now. Is this a record wildfire for the province of Alberta? You guys can let me know in the comments. But yes, things are so crazy that they had to call a state of emergency. Even with the Alberta election coming at the end of May, Danielle Smith and Rachel Notley are not going to be campaigning in any of the districts where there is a state of emergency going on. All campaigning has been put to the side. That's how bad things are in Alberta right now. But another part of the story here is that in one of the parts of Alberta where the wildfires are getting out of control is Banff. There was a controlled fire in Banff by Parks Canada, and Parks Canada and the mainstream media are trying to lie to you about who started it. Let's roll the clip from the media.
A prescribed burn near the...
Keep that. That's a key word right there, ladies. I want you guys, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to remember that. A controlled burn. Okay, let's roll with the clip here.
Banff town site got out of control Wednesday afternoon. Parks Canada says 5 helicopters were called to battle the fire on the east side of Banff Avenue. It led to the evacuation of Rocky Mountain Resort and some livestock at the horse corrals. While Banff Avenue at the Highway 1 interchange closed, the highway itself remained open, with drivers told to expect delays due to smoke. Investigators say there was no immediate threat to the town of Banff.
Yeah, I want you guys to remember that line as well, saying no immediate threat to the city of Banff. I'll show you guys a picture here from Banff. This is the fire. I even used it in the thumbnail. Look at this, guys. This is how close the fire has gotten to the highways in Banff right now. You're telling me that it is not a threat to the city of Banff? What about the people driving around Banff? This is how crazy things are right now in Banff. So yes, that's the first lie from the media, saying that this fire is not a threat to the city of Banff. But we got a second lie in this story, ladies and gentlemen. Something that the media forgot to mention to you guys about who started the fire in Alberta. Well, I got the answer for you. It comes from a tweet here from Kian Bexty from the Counter Signal, saying, this was one incident out of many successful prescribed burns. No, this was attempt number 1 of fighting fires with feminism. Let's make it the last, shall we? Let's read this article here from Kian Bexty. Diversity backfire. That's a great headline here. Let's read what Kian had to say. Canada's first ever Woman in Fire Training Exchange is taking place in Banff, Alberta between May 1st and May 12th. The application for the event accepted 35 people from, quotes, all genders. This Banff town here tweets out, you will notice smoke, fire, and helicopters in the area. Please do not report. This was a real wildfire. Those subscribed to emergency alerts would be sent details and information on what to do. Sign up for emergency alerts at Banff, blah, blah, blah. And then this lady here comes and replies with the picture of the wildfires literally right beside the highway. This is how crazy the fires got in Banff. Let's keep reading the story here. Following the mishap, an alert was issued with local residents, tourists, and livestock evacuated from the area. The evacuation has since been lifted. Canada Parks blamed the wind. Oh, really? Canada Parks blamed the wind. Let's find out. Was it the wind, or was it the feminists who burned down the fire here? Started this fire here in Banff? Around 1600, due to an unexpected shift in wind direction and speed, the fire escaped the predetermined boundary Canada Parks stated. WTREX, an equity-based initiative, made selections with diversity and inclusion goals in mind. The group seems to think that 50-50 gender representation in the firefighting community is a sign of progress. Really? What about qualifications like strength? Did you know women are still underrepresented in the firefighting community? Parks Canada said in March. Fucking woke Canada. Diversity is strength, which is WTRX Canada empowers more women to become leaders in fire management. Well, look at this tweet here from Parks Canada. Today, we also recognizing the contribution of women who work in wildfire. #DYK women are still underrepresented in the firefighting community. Diversity is strength, which is why WTRX Canada empowers more women to become leaders in fire management. Well, that tweet backfired, ladies and gentlemen, because these were the women who started the fire. The fire in Banff was started by the women at this empowerment conference, to make firefighting more inclusive. They're the ones who started this fire. This was a controlled fire started by them. And the mainstream media doesn't want to tell you who started this fire. But thanks to Kian Bexty for telling us who started this fire. The purpose of the burn was to achieve similar objectives, including mitigating the risk of wildfire. The latest update from Parks Canada indicates the fire outside the prescribed burn area is being held at 3 hectares. 5 helicopters helped the firefighters get the blaze under control. In what seems narrative control, Parks Canada said the ladies in the training program were certified. Okay. However, I believe they probably were certified, but they're just trying to gaslight us here and not tell us who was responsible, that wokeness was responsible for this. However, WTRX call for applications of the program indicates only introductory level courses were needed to attend the training program. Oh, so you only needed introductory level courses were needed to get into the program. Yet they're the ones starting these controlled wildfires that literally burning Banff down right now. WTRX is an opportunity to engage participants of all different genders, ethnic and racial backgrounds to explore the following role of women in fire management while also serving as a training opportunity to enhance their understanding of incident command system, fire ecology, communications and outreach, leadership, prescribed fire planning, and more. The call for applicants reads, damn, so Parks Canada went woke. Now Alberta's about to go broke and absolutely on fire in a state of emergency. Isn't diversity inclusion great, ladies and gentlemen? Either way, we'll go see what Twitter had to say about the wildfire. We'll get some comments here from Twitter. Let's see what Twitter had to say. Our first tweet comes from none other than the next Prime Minister of Canada, telling everybody, my thoughts are with the thousands of families in Western Canada affected by the wildfires. Thank you to our heroic firefighters and response staff working around the clock to keep our people and communities safe. Thank you, Pierre, for thinking about the people of Alberta. I know Alberta loves Pierre Poilievre. Thank you for looking out for Alberta. The Pleb loves Alberta too. Shout out to all the Alberta people watching this video right now. I love you guys. Keep being you. There was another tweet out there by Marty Up North, and a response I wanted to bring up here. Michelle Phillips writes, under Marty Up North's tweet about this inclusion and diversity, clearly the barriers that allow female fighters to allow a controlled burn to become out of control. Has this ever happened before? Marty responds, unfortunately, Parks Canada has a history of letting controlled burns get out of control. But historically, this is the important point, those responsible for the F-up didn't make a big deal about inclusivity. Yes. That is absolutely true. We have a couple more comments here from Backflow Master. Diversity, inclusion, and equity. They started the fire in Banff. Let them douse the flames themselves. And our last tweet here from Mad Yet saying, the only barrier in the male-dominated industry of firefighting is strength. To be a fireman, you have to pass some very vigorous physical requirements, and for good reason. To remove those barriers for diversity will only get someone killed. Absolutely. I know a lot of men who couldn't even become firefighters because they don't have the physical requirements in order to become firefighters, ladies and gentlemen. Either way, my prayers right now are with the people of Alberta. I hope everyone watching stays safe. Everyone, get to safety. There's actual shelter in Edmonton. If you guys need shelter, get to Edmonton. The Pleb loves Alberta. I hope this gets under control, ladies and gentlemen. How about you guys let me know in the comments what you guys think of this video. I'd really like to know what you guys think about our woke firefighters starting a fire in Banff, the state of Alberta. Are you guys blaming this on climate change? What do you think caused this fire? Was this like arsons all over the province? Some of them malicious? I don't know. I'd love to hear it in the comments, guys. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the Pleb. And I will see you guys at the next one. Peace.